Since the September 11 attacks, U.S. relations with the Muslim world have been tense, with a rise in anti-American sentiment on one side and rhetoric linking Islam with terrorism on the other. President Obama's speech to the Muslim world called for a new beginning based on mutual respect and mutual interest.
So long as our relationship is defined by our differences, we will empower those who sow hatred rather than peace, those who promote conflict rather than the cooperation that can help all of our people achieve justice and prosperity.
President Obama said he will fight the stereotyping of Muslims. Sean Casey is professor of Christian ethics at Wesley Theological Seminary in Washington. He says the president already started that in Cairo.
The president said in his speech that violent extremists represent only a tiny fraction of the Muslim world, and I think that's the distinction that he needs to make. He needs to avoid somehow feeding the stereotype that all Muslims are terrorists, and he needs to spend a lot of energy educating the American public on that distinction and those facts.
There are more than 1,000 mosques and Islamic centers in the United States, serving between 5 and 7 million Muslims. Ramadan is Deputy Chief of Mission at the Egyptian Embassy in Washington. He says tensions between the Muslim world and the United States are not religious but political. Muslims, he says, are waiting for President Obama to take steps to solve the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. He says the president's approach requires improving the dialogue between Muslims and non-Muslims.
One very positive consequence after the speech in Cairo is that many Christians in America are engaging with American Muslims in trying to talk more and on religious issues and also on cultural issues, so that we have seen that starting.
Nihad Awad is Executive Director of the Council on American Islamic Relations. He says President Obama should speak out against anti-Muslim rhetoric and discrimination against Muslims.
We should have clear stance by the U.S. government and intellectual leaders to commit themselves to fight against Islamophobia and the anti-American, anti-Muslim discrimination that has been rampant after 9/11.
And I know that I have to go.
Muslim activists like pop star Yusuf Islam, once known as Cat Stevens, have been barred from the United States, although recently Islam was admitted. Awad says U.S. visa policies should be changed to allow Muslim intellectuals and business leaders to travel to America without fear of harassment at points of entry. Awad notes that President Obama cannot act alone, and Congress must help to fix the damage done to U.S. Muslim relations over the past several years. Mohamed Elshinnawi, VOA News.